Oh, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully each and every single one of you are feeling fine and fantastic. We are going to, joined by Tanya.
Hello. Thanks.
We are going to take a look at top 10 unforgettable Harry Potter moments. Let's jump straight into this, guys. You guys enjoy these sorts of things. You watched the live stream I did with the behind the scenes of Harry Potter, and that was absolutely sensational. And that, I can't remember how many hours worth that was. It was like 3 hours of behind the scenes I watched.
Really?
Yeah, in the live stream. So guys, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. If you do enjoy it, let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget, if you want to watch movies in full daily and TV series, down in the description, there'll be a link. Go click on that, guys. And now let's get it.
These are some of the most memorable moments from one of the greatest fantasy series of all time.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top
Get the
10
bitch.
Harry Potter movie
Get the
moments.
bitch.
For this list, we're looking specifically at memorable scenes from the film series, although we did take what happened in the novels into consideration.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
We are not including scenes that focus specifically on a character's death, as we have our own separate top 10 list for that topic. And a spoiler alert is probably in order. Number 10, Harry and the Sorting Hat, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter?
While we may not have known it at the time, this scene established the important connection between Harry and Voldemort that would come up again and again throughout the rest of the series.
Slytherin!
Didn't even need to put the hat on the little
Which
prick.
determines which house each new student will be assigned to. Quickly assigns Draco Malfoy to Slytherin and Ron Weasley to Gryffindor.
Another Weasley. I know just what to do with you. Gryffindor!
The Hat has a much more difficult time with Harry, however, believing that he would become famous and achieve grandeur by joining Slytherin, largely due to his connection with Voldemort.
Ah.
Will help you on the way to greatness. There's no doubt about that.
Ultimately, the Hat respects Harry's pleas not to join that house and places him in Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor!
Number Flying Fort Anglia and Hogwarts, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This scene showed what magic was truly capable of. After discovering that the entrance to Platform 9 and 3
Poor Hedwig.
is sealed, Harry and Ron use a flying car owned by Ron's father to get to Hogwarts.
Do you hear that? We must be getting close.
They encounter several mishaps along the way, including almost getting run over by the Hogwarts Express. And Harry nearly falling to his death.
Talk about amazing VFX, huh?
The scene is visually appealing as we see the car fly over the English countryside and remains one of the more memorable scenes from the earlier, more light-hearted films.
Not for the poor car.
Hey?
It doesn't remain as memorable
Number
for the
8,
poor car
Harry
after being
catches the
smashed.
snitch, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
The only thing I want you to worry about is this. The Golden Snitch.
The first Quidditch match of Harry Potter's life, and the first one we get to see on screen, this scene shows how truly talented Harry is.
What's going on with Harry's broomstick?
After overcoming a cursed broomstick,
It's Snape. He's jinxing the broom.
Harry races
See what
after
she
the
said?
Golden Snitch, flying
After
at full
overcoming
speed
a
towards the ground before
Curse.
pulling
She
up
didn't
at
say
the last minute.
bye, Snape.
Then, standing on the edge of his broom, Harry lunges and catches the snitch with his mouth.
See, I told you he does. You said that's
Classic
you
J.K.
can't. You have to
Rowling
catch it
form.
with your hand.
The snitch would play a large role.
And then he
later
fell
in
on the floor.
series, which was only
catched
made
it before he
possible
fell.
by a sensational effort from Harry in this stunning scene.
He's got the snitch. Harry Potter received
I thought you told me. No, it's illegal. They can't touch the floor at all.
Number 7, Dobby is free, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Then Dobby must do it, sir. For Harry Potter.
Tommy's
so
free.
an entire film nearly killing Harry, oddly in an effort to save his life, he discovered that Dobby actually belongs to Lucius Malfoy.
Dickhead Malfoy.
Dobby,
Dobby, sorry.
so this is your master.
To free Dobby from slavery, Harry tricks Lucius into presenting the house elf with an item of clothing.
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
When Lucius attempts to attack Harry in retaliation, Dobby blasts him down the hall. This scene not only further intensifies Harry's rivalry with the Malfoy family, but also shows how far Dobby is willing to go to protect Harry, something that would be important later in the series.
How can Dobby ever repay him?
Number 6.
By giving my
Harry
sock
uses
back.
the Resurrection Stone, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
I'm ready to die.
This emotional scene sets the stage for Harry's ultimate sacrifice.
You've been so brave, sweetheart.
Discovering that he's actually a Horcrux and needs to die to defeat Voldemort, Harry wanders into the Forbidden Forest alone.
Why are you here? All of you.
We never left.
Along the way, he uses the Resurrection Stone, which Dumbledore had hidden in the snitch, to see his parents, Sirius and Remus.
Does it hurt? Dying.
Quicker than falling asleep.
While Harry had previously seen his parents in the Mirror of Erised, this scene is much more powerful because we see
Ugly
how much
bastard
Harry
Voldemort,
has lost
isn't he?
throughout the course of the series, as he comes to terms with death.
Stay close to me.
Always.
Number 5, Expecto Patronum.
I didn't
You
realize
didn't
she
realize
said
about
that. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize she actually said the same thing that Snape did.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Always.
Harry Potter and
Wow.
the Prisoner of Azkaban. In one of the final scenes of the third installment of the franchise, Harry and Hermione
That's
travel
so
back
cool.
in time in an effort to save
Oh, one
Sirius
of those.
Black from the Dementor's kiss.
Dumbledore gave that to them, didn't they?
As the Dementors begin to attack Sirius, Harry hesitates, remembering the first time he witnessed this scene and believing his father would arrive to save Sirius with a Patronus charm.
This is horrible.
Don't worry. My dad will come.
Harry quickly realizes that it was actually his time-traveling self who cast the charm. And after struggling with the Dementors and the Patronus charm throughout the entire film, he unleashes a powerful blast, fighting off dozens of Dementors and essentially saving Sirius's life.
I like how
on
they
his
did
own.
that, eh? They went back in time.
Patronum!
Number 4, the battle at
But
the Department of
at the
Mystery.
moment you're watching it, you thought it was someone else, but it was actually him in the future, in the past.
That's one of my favorite movies.
That's
It's
crazy though. But
so
just think
well
about
done.
it. You seeing yourself from in the future, from the past. It's crazy.
Series, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
That's
They got that bit right, didn't they?
that'll be
The
right.
first major conflict of the Second Wizarding War. This scene had everything.
Get behind me!
Not only did we get to see Aurors dueling with Death Eaters, it's the first time we get to meet Bellatrix Lestrange.
Pity? Pity? Baby.
Really? That was the
One
first
of
time we
series'
met her?
most
Number
iconic
5.
characters, and the last time we get to see Sirius Black.
I killed Sirius
The
Black!
scene is capped by an epic duel between the most powerful
Oh,
dark
yeah,
wizard
this was
in the
sick.
world and the only wizard he was said to fear. From Sirius punching Lucius Malfoy to Harry and Sirius dueling side by side, to Bellatrix murdering Sirius to Dumbledore fighting Voldemort, this scene was truly memorable. Number and Escape, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Is it in here?
Oh, this there and everything gets on fire, isn't it?
Can you feel anything?
They
Doesn't love a
live
good
with the
old-fashioned bank
dragon,
robbery.
the blind dragon.
Up there.
According According to Rubius Hagrid, Gringotts is the safest place in the wizarding world. But that didn't stop Harry, Ron, and Hermione from breaking in to steal one of Lord Voldemort's Horcruxes from Bellatrix Lestrange's vault. Not only did the trio have to get past the suspecting goblins, they also had to overcome a protective charm on the vault that caused all of its contents to start multiplying exponentially. Luckily, Harry was able to grab the Horcrux and escape on the back of a half-blind dragon. Talk about action.
Awesome, isn't it not? Bloody awesome.
Felt so bad for the dragon.
Number 2, Harry and Dumbledore in the cave, Harry Potter and
Do
the Half-Blood.
you know what's funny?
Hmm?
This picture right here, while I was editing, and hardly no one saw this in the comments, yeah? Well, no one saw it. This exact same picture, guess who has this exact same picture on his door when he was a kid?
Tom Riddle.
Tom Riddle. When he was in the asylum and Dumbledore came and
Oh,
visited
really?
him, he had this picture on the door. While I was editing, I noticed it and I was like, holy crap, this exact same location.
I haven't realized about that. I haven't seen it.
It was on the back of his door, so the whole time he had that location in mind.
But
Harry
that's
and Dumbledore.
that's weird because the one that oh, now I can't remember how it goes. But the book is book number 6 to me is one of the best ones because it gives you so much information that in the movie they don't show.
Mm-hmm.
I read it in 2 days. It was wow. It was amazing how everything connects and it shows you so much about everything. But now I can't remember how it went because I haven't read the book in ages. But R.A.B. is the one that actually tries to defeat the Horcrux before they go in there. Because when they go in there, there's no one. There's the Horcrux is not there. Yeah. So what I was saying, when they went in there, when Dumbledore and Harry went in there, the Horcrux wasn't there already. It's because R.I.B. took it with Kreacher.
Yeah, but
his
who
elf.
put that there?
Yeah, no, but I was thinking
Who was the person that put it there?
Yeah, no, Voldemort put it there. That's true.
That's
That
what I
was
said.
was
He had
thinking.
this location in mind.
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
since he had ever since he was a little kid. He had
that's
this
crazy.
exact location
That's
in mind.
crazy.
Door in the cave, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This scene feels like it was taken straight out of a zombie flick.
Your blood's much more precious than mine.
Harry and Dumbledore travel to a remote cave to retrieve a locket, but discover they have to get past several protection charms left by Voldemort to protect the Horcrux.
It has to be drunk. All of it.
We get to see one of the most powerful wizards in the world in a state of pure weakness, while also seeing the sacrifices Dumbledore is willing to make for Harry.
Don't make me. Don't.
The scene ends with an epic firestorm created by Dumbledore to fight off dozens of Inferi. Epic. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
It was
Huh?
death, and he felt cheated.
I said they could have made a movie out of
Because
this.
Travelers
Yeah.
would normally drown in the river, but death was cunning.
What are they called? Marauders.
No, but they know the Marauders in 3.
Magical chess battle.
Number 1, The Truth
I was gonna say, what
Harry
about
Potter
Snape?
and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
This is the best. Top 1.
It's
for
quite
sure.
shocking,
Reveal
the
entire
discovery,
series
yeah?
takes the top spot on our list.
I started to cry when I found out about Snape, and I was like,
7
wait,
books
what?
and 8 films. We wondered if Snape was a hero or a villain.
Severus. No, don't kill me.
It wasn't until the final installment, however, that we discover Snape was actually good all along.
It spoke of a boy born at the end of July.
Yes, but he thinks it's her son.
He intends to hunt them down now, to kill them.
After being murdered by Voldemort, a dying Snape passes his memories to Harry.
No one can know.
We soon see that Snape loved Lily, Harry's mother, and see how devastated he really was when he found her lifeless body. It's also revealed that a dying Dumbledore begged for Snape to kill him when the time came.
You must be the one to kill me, Severus. It is the only way.
An unsung hero.
Don't tell me now that you've grown to care for the boy.
Do you agree with our list?
No.
What's your
No.
favorite moment in the Harry Potter franchise? For more exhilarating
All right, Tanya. Now, your favorite moment in the Harry Potter movies. Movies.
Whoa.
Mine has to be.
I have to think about that. I can say
Mine has to be when one of my favorite moments has to be when it was a funny one. Yeah, it was when Harry and Ron transform into the two fat boys. What's their name?
Oh, yeah, Crab and Goyle.
Grab and Goyle.
That-
Yeah,
That's,
and
that's number 2.
yeah, and Ron's hair's starting to change back. Yeah, and he's getting angry and he's like, "Don't worry about him. He's a bit moody. He just ate something that was wrong." Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, just I've got a bit upset tummy," because he wanted to smash Draco. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that was one of the funniest moments for myself, and it just sticks out every time I think of Harry Potter. I always think about that now. I don't know why.
There's so many good ones.
But at the end too, no spoilers. I'm trying not to spoil. Yeah.
After
but-
this video, I think everything's been spoiled. Don't worry.
The epic fight at the end. The epic fight with
Harry.
Weasley and his missus laying together, holding hands, dead.
Ah, yeah.
For me,
Weasley?
that
It's
scene
not
was
Weasley?
like, oh
That's not Weasley.
no, what's his name?
Lupin.
Lupin. Jesus Christ, Lupin was such a nice person to Harry too.
Mm-hmm.
He was such a nice person, and him holding hands with his wife, the brunette.
Mm-hmm.
What was her name?
I
forgot. My memory's bad. Anyway, once you saw that,
yeah, I can't remember her name now. What the
once
heck?
you saw that, you just realize like the massive amounts of pain that was inflicted from Voldemort upon people, and Voldemort was a cult leader.
Mm.
He was a person that was essentially the Hitler of the Harry Potter universe,
Mm-hmm. Yep, basically.
and one boy destroyed him. It took one chosen boy
Mm-hmm.
to
He was
destroy
the chosen one. That's the thing.
the most powerful evil wizard of all time,
Yeah.
who's
No,
got
that's-
nothing on Grindelwald.
There's. We don't
I
know
mean,
yet.
Grindelwald has got nothing on him.
On him. We don't know yet.
No, there's no. Grindelwald's not more powerful than
No,
Voldemort.
he's not. He's not. He's not. No, he's not. I know. But I don't know. There's so many good ones. Like in number 3, I love the scene where we think that Sirius is bad, and he's actually like, we think that he's the one that set Harry's parents up, and then they go to that house next, because I know the names in Spanish and I don't know the name in English. It's called La Casa de los Gritos in Spanish. I don't know the name in English because I haven't read the books in English.
Yeah.
They go there and they're about to throw a spell on him and stuff. And then we find out the truth about him, and then we think that Lupin's also bad because he's on his side, and we discover everything and the truth about him.
Mm-hmm.
And that scene to me is one of the best ones. Also, the truth about Snape, and there's so many good ones.
I think that's the biggest thing to take out of Harry Potter is what you may perceive about people is not necessarily true to who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
Snape is the perfect example for that.
exactly. And Sirius as well. He was.
Yeah.
Because we thought that he was in Azkaban because he actually
Exactly.
was bad.
And like, he was the wolf that was stalking Harry while Harry was trying to get on the bus, if you remember.
Yeah, yeah.
So if Harry didn't sprint on that bus and waited, maybe he would have met his uncle earlier.
Maybe. I wouldn't have waited though. If I see a wolf, I'm not going to wait to see if it's my uncle. You know what I mean? I know uncle, the godfather.
So
Yeah.
there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let us know if you want us to do more things like this in the future. Love to hear your thoughts about this video down below. I'll speak to you soon and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.
Bye.